Good morning. Thank you for being here today, and I would like to bring Eileen Romero up to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, 8th grade. You may be seated. Welcome to Sierra's 2017 class. Congratulations, you made it, and we're ready to get moving for an outstanding program, so thank you for being here. I'd like to welcome everyone here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting your children on a daily basis and supporting us in this process of educating your children. We have some people from the University of Arizona that will be here from the Early Academic Outreach Center. They have Arlette and Catalina, and they will be passing out some high school tips to you as you've been walking down the stage. So thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting us. At this time, I'd like to bring up our mariachi students, and they're going to perform for us.
Miro tus ojos y eres feliz, y tu mirada no sabe mentir. No tiene caso continuar así, si no me amas es mejor partir. Desde hace tiempo ya nada es igual, no eres la misma y me tratas mal. Y ante mi Dios te podría jurar cuánto te quise y te quiero todavía. Adiós, amor, me voy de ti y esta vez para siempre. Pero si marcha atrás, no sería fatal. Adiós, amor, yo fui de ti, el amor de tu vida. Me dijiste una vez, sin que creer, cómo me duele perderte. Me resignaré a olvidarte, porque me fallaste. Y ahí nos vemos, mi reina.
Desde hace tiempo ya nada es igual, no eres la misma y me tratas mal. Y ante mi Dios te podría jurar cuánto te quise y te quiero todavía. Adiós, amor, me voy de ti y esta vez para siempre. Miré sin marcha atrás porque sería fatal. Adiós, amor, yo fui de ti, el amor de tu vida. Lo dijiste una vez, me lo hiciste creer. Cómo me duele perderte, me resignaré a olvidarte, porque me fallaste. Porque me fallaste.
Let's give a big round of applause to our 8th grade mariachi group and to Miss Lenore Nosagaray, who is our new mariachi teacher. She's doing a phenomenal job with our students, so thank you very much. At this time, what I'd like us to do is, students, I'd like you to think about all the people that have helped you get to this point, and I'd like you to say thank you to the following people. I'd like you to say thank you for your teachers. And teachers, I'd like you to come up front and sit up here with us so we can get prepared for the awards. So let's give a round of applause for your teachers. I'd also like to thank our assistant principals, Mr. Raymond and Ms. Vandervoort, and all the staff that worked really hard to get the students here and ready for today. It takes a lot of work and effort to put something like this together, and I can't do this alone. I have to rely on my staff, so thank you very much. And finally, students, I'd like to give your parents a round of applause, because without them, you wouldn't be here. So, you know, a lot of principals like to make these statements at the end, but I find that it's better if I make them at the beginning before we get started, because we get really excited after students come up front and do the handshakes and all those kinds of things. So I just would have a few words of wisdom that I'd like to say to you students. And the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to read a poem that was written by an ex-student of ours that's now at the high school level, either a junior or senior this year. And the poem is titled, I Am by Jordan Moreno. I am a book filled with many stories and lessons. I am a jigsaw hard to figure out and to find an answer to. I am a detective, trying my hardest to find the answer and using everything I can to find it. I am a light in a room full of darkness, trying my best to show myself. And I like to read this poem because I believe this poem describes what I believe you are going through right now as a middle school student. I feel that you are a book filled with many stories and lessons, and to me that means that you have had many experiences and many events in your life that help to form who you are as a person. Remember these events and lessons you've learned and use them to make good choices and good decisions. You are a jigsaw, hard to figure out and to find the answers to. This, to me, means that you are growing and changing and you're trying to figure out who you want to be as a person. You are a detective, trying your hardest to find the answers and using everything you can to find it. Ask questions, be curious, listen to people who care about you, seek support of your teachers and family, and get involved in school. All of this will help you find the answers you are seeking. You are a light in a room full of darkness, trying your best to show yourself. You are creative, you are intelligent, and you are caring young men and women. Remember, you are as a person, who you are as a person is determined by your actions and defined by the actions that you show us. Remember to lead by example and strive every day to be your best in everything that you do. To parents, I have some messages to you, and these have come a hard way for me to learn. Talk to your child every single day. Every single day. Ask them about school, even if they say, when you say, how was school today? And they say nothing, still ask them every single day. Listen, smile, and tell them that you love them. Because there may be a day when they're not here. And I speak from example on that. So please listen to them every day and talk to them every day. Students, talk to your parents every day. Thank them for their love and support. Tell the important people in your life that you care and appreciate them. And finally, who you are as a person is again defined by your actions. I need to say that over and over again. I think it's very important. Remember to lead by example, strive every day to be the best at everything you do, and always, always be humble and kind. Thank you. Now we have some student speeches that we'd like to bring up. So the first one I would like to bring up is Katie Abril. Oh, she's not here? Okay. So Devani De La Cruz. Devani De La Cruz.
Can you hear me? I think that's good. Welcome, class of 2021. Throughout the 3 years I've been here at Sierra, I've had fun times and made new friends. For example, at the end of it, For example, at the end of every quarter, teachers like to play a film for us and have small parties with snacks. Once in a while, we get to go to field trips, and when it's rewards day, teachers make it as fun as possible, and we appreciate it. In the month of March, I had the privilege to go to Catalina Island Marine Institute in California with Sierra CIMI Group. On this trip, we had lots of fun, and it was a wonderful experience, along with a great opportunity to learn about ocean life. I want to give a special thanks to Ms. Monk, Mr. Raymond, Ms. Berge, and Ms. Chavaria for being our chaperones. Our We the People Club is also taking a field trip to Washington, D.C. in the summer. I want to congratulate our boys baseball team for making it to the tournament and winning second place. Our classroom teachers deserve a special thanks, Ms. Brenner, Mrs. O'Rourke, and Mr. Zamorano.
Thank you for always believing in us and never giving up on us no matter what. We should always appreciate what our teachers do for us. Because of them, we're going to high school. Wow, time has gone by really fast. High school is the beginning of something new. Things might get hard at times, you might lose friendships or have difficulties with a subject. But as long as you stay strong and positive, you can get through it. Get involved in sports and clubs or anything you think is fun. Take any advice you can get and don't do anything you might regret later. Try your best next year and good luck.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Sammy Solano. Come on up, Sammy.
Morning. All right. So today I was asked to talk about all the fun memories we had here at Sierra, but that's not what I'm going to do. We all have our memories here, and we're all going to remember them. I want to talk about a couple other things, one of them being our goals for the future. We're going into high school, guys, which means tougher classes, tougher teachers, and we need to be ready for that. Us, as the class of 2021, have to be willing to push ourselves to the limits in high school, to succeed beyond our limitations. We need to push one another to do things we weren't able to do before. Those goals that you set right now are what are going to help you in life after high school, to get into a good college or even start your first job. Whatever the future may bring, the goals that you achieve right now will help you. We get one shot at high school, guys. Let's start it off right. The next thing I want to talk about is friendship. High school is just around the corner, which means new faces and new friends. We're going to make new friends, and there's no stopping it. It's going to happen. And that's fine. But we have to remember to keep the old friends close to us. They will be the ones you can lean on if you need it, to help you if you're in trouble. It's true, after today, at least half of us won't see each other for a long time. But that doesn't mean we should lose contact with each other. Because that one moment when you need your friends, the one moment when you don't have them, you're going to wish, man, I should have kept close to them. I should have hanged on to them in high school. I'm sure some of you saying, yeah, right, or not even, Diego. But you should believe me, because you might just need them one day. I want to take a moment to say thank you to all my friends for being there when I needed you. I also want to take a moment to say thank you to all our teachers for putting up with us all year. They actually got through it. Even when times were tough, they got through it. So that's all from me. And if you remember at least one thing, let it be that you should keep your goals in play and keep your friends beside you, because those are the important things. Thank you.
And our final speaker is Eileen Romero.
Good morning. Welcome parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and Sierra administration to the 2016-2017 academic ceremony. My name is Eileen Romero, and I'm president of Student Council. I've had such an honor and privilege to be part of an amazing Student Council class, and the honor to have Ms. Gutierrez as my Student Council teacher. First, I would like to start out with a thank you to all teachers and staff members in administration, such as Ms. Almirano, Mr. Raymond, and Ms. Vandervoort, for supporting us and putting up with our behavior, and mostly our behavior and drama. I would mostly like to thank Ms. Gutierrez for being my teacher and helping me through the issues I've had, and for believing in me and sticking with me. So we made it, you guys, through middle school. We are now moving on to separate paths in our lives. Some of us are going to Sunnyside, others to Desert View, and others to various schools. As a graduating class of 2021, I just want to congratulate all 8th graders that are here participating in this academic ceremony. I wish nothing but the best to all you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, and let's give them another round of applause, because that's hard to get up here and do. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we have some awards that we're going to give out, and we're going to start with the team awards. And they'll will give out awards and special recognition, and then we'll do some honor roll awards, some presidential awards. Before we get started, I want to explain the presidential awards. We have two different types of presidential awards. We have a silver award and we have a gold award. The silver award was a decision that was made by your teachers this year, and that decision was made based on improvements that you have made as a student. So those students that are getting this may have been an academic improvement, it could have been a behavior improvement, but it just could have been that we saw some outstanding changes that took place in you as a student. So that's your silver award. The gold award, which Mr. Raymond and I will hand out, is about academics. So those are for students that had a 4.0, and we'll talk about that later on. But first, let's bring up our teachers. Mrs. Gutierrez.
Welcome, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles. These guys have done an amazing job this year with us always telling them to turn the work in. I'd like to present 3 awards. The first one is the Presidential Education Awards Program, presented to this student in recognition of outstanding academic achievement. The student is Anaya Hernandez. The next student didn't come alive till we studied World War II, and he knew everything about World War II. So here's my next presidential award to Manuel Varela. He's like, this student was he was in my social studies class and also in my student council class. And he also was brave enough to run for Sunnyside 9th grade student council vice president, and he won. So I'm very proud of him. One of my most quietest students, but gets the work done, Angel Medina Garcia.
Okay, I have got some awards to give. First, for the President's Education Awards, this is for outstanding academic achievement. The student I chose for outstanding academic achievement is also very, very quiet, but gets everything in. Luis Amato. The next award is for 8th grade Language Arts Student of the Year, and this award is going to Genesis Zayas.
Good morning. My name is Miss Schaefer, and this is my first year in the science position, so I was really thrilled to have so many students to choose from for these awards. For the President's Education Awards Program, the student that I chose was a student who really worked hard up to the last second to bring his grades up to where they needed to be so that he could walk today. And that's going to be Jesus Solano. And now for the Science Student of the Year. This was so difficult because I had so many amazing science students that I loved and did such a wonderful job this year. But this student told me right from the start that they love science, that they did really well on the science fair the previous year, and that this was going to be a great year for them. And you know what? It really was. And so the student that I'm calling up for Science Student of the Year is Yoriel Soto.
Good morning. I am Miss Waters, and I have the privilege of having my students for their whole middle school career. And this year I have 4 students who are going on to high school, and they are going to be dearly missed. Since I have my students for so long, it is so hard for me to choose which students get their awards. But the first award that I'm going to give is the President's Education Award, and it's for a student who came to us as a 6th grader and has made leaps and bounds in our program. He played on the basketball team for 2 years. He has made so much improvement in his math and reading skills, and that person is Brandon Nunez. My second award goes to the 8th grade Outstanding Student of the Year. And this student has been so respectful in our classroom. He has been one of the quietest students that I've had for the past 3 years. He always has his work done on time. His handwriting is amazing, and that is Jose Hasso.
Hello, I'm Miss Merritt, and I teach math. This year was my first year teaching, but I'm no stranger to Sierra. I did my internship here, in fact, for 2 years. And so this year has been very unique for me. I have gotten the chance to see these students grow throughout the years and through their middle school career. And it has just been amazing to see them grow into what they are today, and I can only imagine what they are going to become. So it was really, really difficult to decide the awards for this year. But for Silver Award for this year, Mateo Sanchez. And also for Silver Award, when I was thinking of who to choose for these awards, I thought of the people that always had their hands up, were always looking for those aha moments. And it was such a thrill to see that. And one of those students that would have them quite often, and it was just a thrill to see him improve in math throughout the year, was Zinedine Morales. And last but not least, for outstanding student for math, Brian Contreras.
morning. So much like Miss Waters, in band, they are mine for 3 years also. So it's very hard to let go. And then they told me I could only choose one outstanding band student, Mr. Raymond. So I had to choose one, and this student back in Esperanza 6th grade, she wanted to be in band, then she didn't want to be in band, and then she finally decided to be in band, and her mom and I exchanged many emails over the years. She ended up in honor band in 7th grade, first chair flute player, and then in 8th grade, band president. Also first chair flute and honor band. So I'm very glad way back when in Esperanza portable classroom, she decided to actually join band. She's a very helpful student leader, and I'm happy to have her, but very sad to let her go. It's Andrea Barreras.
My name is Ms. Velis, and I've had the honor of teaching your children math this year. The first student I would like to nominate was not only nominated by me, but also by her ELA teacher. We both see a shining light inside of this beautiful child, and she will surely grow into all the potential that she has. Yanesi Mendez Cruz. The next student I would like to congratulate with the President's Education Award is incredibly determined, the epitome of focus and determination, Arturo Noriega. For 8th grade math student of the year, we have another student who is exceptionally dedicated, who works hard and is conscientious about her grades every single day of the year. She has a bright future ahead of her. Belinda Cambreros, congratulations. Together with my peers, the 8th grade teachers, we have chosen one student whose hard work, dedication, motivation, kind heart, and just her genuine smile every single day. We chose her to honor and to represent your graduating 8th grade class as the overall Student of the Year, Destiny Hernandez.
Good morning. I am Mr. Raymond, and it's my honor to give out some certificates for honor roll for this 8th grade class. First up is Jose Hasso. Brandon Nunez. Benjamin Castro. Daniela Perez. Tina Marie Brown. Rigoberto Carino Medina. Mariela Muñoz Perez. Angel Garcia. Christopher Marquez. Where are these people? Oh, he's not on their team. Why do we got to mess up? Yeah. At this time, we would like to honor 8th grade students with the President's Education Award Gold Seal Certificate. First is Jose Angel Hasso. You went separate, we went through all these. Abigail Jasmine Martinez. Why aren't they here? Jose Fernando Martinez. Oh, that's the one. Brandon Blaze Nunez. Benjamin Zamudio Castro. I cannot believe this. Tina Marie Brown. These are the ones. These are the ones. Mariela Muñoz Perez. We went through these 100 times. Angel Medina Garcia.
Okay. Next, what we would like to do is we are getting ready to present the 2016-2017 Sierra 2-8 class of this year. So can we please have our first row stand up?
Brandon. Parents, we know that this is a very important time for you. Feel free to come up and take photos, please. Okay, Brandon, let's go. Your card, buddy. Brandon Nunez. Jorge Aguirre. Tina Brown. Jose Hasso. Christian Rodriguez. Francisco Lascano. Mark Aguilar. Marcos González. Julián González. Anthony Kuroda. Alex Correa. Luis Amado. Mateo Enrique Sánchez. Destiny Hernandez. Isabel Reyes. René Rodríguez. Mercedes Pesquera. Marie Sierra. Andrea Michelle Barreras. Eileen Romero. Christian Banuelos. Anaya Hernandez. Yenesi Mendez. Alexandra Garcia. Eliana Esparza. Destiny Cota. Arisa Álvarez. Tamara Soto. Yelin Mesa. Alma Mendivil. Melanie Jimenez. Christopher Salazar. Victoria A. Perez. Ramon Flores. Angel Lopez. Giovanni Amaya Rios. Victor Rogelio Guadalupe Lopez. Ramón Peralta Romo Huberto Sebastián. Arak Muntiel. Luis Jason Duarte. Michelle Dicochea. Ashley Badia. Hector Blumenkron. Josue Ramirez. Destiny Rochelle Lynn Parker. Berenice Aranes. Brian Aguirre. Angel Villalobos Núñez. Andrés Holman. Luis Jiménez. Arturo Noriega. Sarabel Santana. Desiree Lespron. Adriana Mariana Estrella Guevara. Yvette Magdalena Cervantes. Jesús Solano. Brian Contreras. Diego Ruiz. Joseph Iriki. Gerardo Grijalva. Jesus Valencia. Angel Medina Garcia. Uriel Soto. Zenedine Morales. Manuel Valera. Claudio Montero. Edward Rodriguez. Victor Ibarra. Howard Icopicio Armando. Miguel Angel Almaguer. Sabina Salinas. Belinda Camberos. Vianney Lopez. Fernanda Barra. Alan Andrade. Luis Martinez. Jared Mendeville. Matthew Valenzuela. Oscar Montaño. Evan Damone. Nora Safia Wooldridge. Jaime Camacho. D'Angelo Daniel. Daniela Munoz. Genesis Paloma Zayas. Mariela Munoz. Janice Armenta. Jeremiah Gonzalez.
I'd like to thank students and staff for attending today's academic ceremony. Please remain seated until the students have exited the building because we need to clear everything out so you can meet them out there. And then if you would like to take your students home, you need to sign them out. In the patio area is where you will pick up your certificates of promotion, and then you need to sign them out. If you want to bring them back for the dance and luncheon that starts at 1:30, you're welcome to do that, but you have to sign them back in. Only a parent or legal guardian can sign them out, and only a parent and legal guardian can sign them back in. So please make sure you do this. And at this time, I'd like to present to you the class of 2017 of Sierra 2-8 School.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why.